Tomorrow is this week's new comic book day, so let's go ahead and take a look at next week with my top 8 comic picks for next week's new comic book day, February 21st, 2024. Without further ado, let's get started. First up at number 8 is Roman Ritual number 1, and I think this one just sounds pretty interesting. So this says introducing Scout Europe, and so this is a new, so you can see here it says it's a new sub-imprint that focuses on European creators and formatting. And this is a new ongoing series, and it's got murder, the Vatican, exorcisms, and so I think if that's something that you're interested in, you might find this book pretty intriguing. Number 7 is basically a cover buy for those of you who love Star Wars Rebels. It is Star Wars number 43. This is the Rebels 10th anniversary variant with Kanan Jarrus and Zeb Orrelios. That's right. I was trying to remember it from when I think Zeb left Ezra on the ship with the Empire, and Hera goes, but she says his full name, Zeb something Orrelios. Anyway, number 6 is facsimile edition of The Amazing Spider-Man number 253, and this is the first appearance of Richard Fisk as the Rose. This is the Kingpin's son, but he was previously appearing as the Schemer, so this is his first appearance as the Rose. Next up at number 5, we have Captain Marvel number 5, and this one has the first appearance of the Undone. That's a Galactus level threat. I think that sounds pretty cool, and it looks like this. I wonder if this is the character right here, so you might have the first cover appearance as well on the cover A. Number 4, we're kind of flying through this thing, is Nightwing number 11, and this is the first appearance of Son of Grey, who is an ancestor of the Graysons during the 1300s. Which is pretty interesting, because I think that's the time of the Black Death. Moving on to number 3, we have Ultimate Spider-Man number 2, and it's basically because anytime a book gets this hot, you never know when there's a random first appearance. Those jump up like crazy. I always point to Immortal Hulk number 2, and then Immortal Hulk number 7, although I think Immortal Hulk number 7 might have been a misprint. I think they printed Captain America's suit as red instead of blue. And then there was number 10, and then I think number 11 had the one below all, and then you just had a bunch of other ones during that. So it wasn't as good as like the first 10 or 11 or even 12 maybe or so. But so it makes these first ones even more important. Same thing with Chip Zdarsky's run of Daredevil. The first, 10 or 15, I think even 20 in that one. We're going for a good amount on the secondary market. So if this run turns into one of those style of runs, every single issue, whether it has a first appearance or not, could end up holding some value in the secondary market. So there's number 3. Number 2 is The Incredible Hulk number 9. These last two are above the Ultimate Spider-Man because I think they do have some, first appearance, key value, more than just, well, not just. It's kind of a big deal that story is really good for Ultimate Spider-Man, but you know what I mean. So this one has the first appearance of Frozen Charlotte, who is a supernatural serial killer. I think that sounds pretty interesting. And I think this... So I don't know what's going on, because the Hulk has long hair here. Is that our Hulk? I haven't been reading this, but this looks like an old lady. And... Frozen Charlotte, so this could be Charlotte, and it looks like there's souls within the body or something. But then if you scroll down to the Nick Bradshaw 97 variant, our Hulk is fighting a long-haired Hulk. So I don't know what if that has any indication of which Hulk is what or what have you, but I'm pretty sure it's probably that lady with all the souls in her back. But that's my number 2. Before getting to my number 1, I did want to remind you I do have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video if you want to support the channel, and if you leave a message with it, then I will read that message in the next video. But let's get to number 1, and that is Edge of Spider-Verse, number 1. Shocking, but not only is this a number 1 of a Spider-Verse series, it does have an awesome first appearance. This is the first appearance of Weapon 8, an alternate reality version of Spider-Man, who kind of looks like he has a Cyclops uniform from the 97 X-Men universe. So I think that's pretty cool. There are some really awesome covers here. The one in my thumbnail is the 1/100 Derek Chew. I'll just zoom in here rather than change the screen. So you have the 1/100 Derek Chew. You have the 1/25 Amanda Connor. Here's some retailer exclusives, which I don't think are very good at all. And then you have some other. So this one is probably supposed to be Star Wars. The Pete Woods homage variant is Star Wars. You got Scotty Young. I mean, I'm probably going to get a Scotty Young. I'm not going to lie. I love Scotty Young, especially when he does the Spider-Verse stuff. His Venom ones are awesome. Then you got the Mahmoud Asrar foil variant, and then here's a Derek Chew that's not the 1/100. Then you have your classic David Nakayama Marvel 97 variant with the Chris Allen Stormbreakers variant featuring Spider-Punk, who actually I believe was the fan favorite from Miles Morales Across the Spider-Verse. I think they did Spider-Punk very well, and they made him a character that you could really root for. You got he sort of had a sense of following his own rules, almost like a Wolverine. He followed his own rules, right? But he did have a sense of inner code, and I think that was cool. Anyways, this isn't about Spider-Punk. This is about Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, again with a first appearance of Weapon 8, an alternate reality version of Spider-Man. Alright everybody, that's going to go ahead and do it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, if you could please Hulk smash that thumbs up button to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel to see more great comic book and collectible content like this, and comment down below, let me know what you thought about this video and my picks. Don't forget, I do have my 1K subscriber giveaway still going on. You can win one of 2 awesome slabs. And I have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video if you want to support the channel. And leave a message, I'll read it out in the next video. Thanks again to all of you who watched this video, especially those of you who made it this far, as always. And until next time.